over here at Rifle Camp. I've been here in a long, long time. Long, long time. I've been on my cross-country bike in a long, long time. I always park at the park across the street. I get my back loosened up. I went to the gym this morning. And here we go, beginning of Rifle Camp. Oh, they got a gate up right there. Jeez. So I want to go, let's see. I'm going to do the yellow counterclockwise first, so I get warmed up. Definitely a bunch of climbing in here. So I adjusted my suspension, made everything a little stiffer. More air pressure in the fork, some more damper pressure, more rebound, stiffer, slower. Just a hill to get into the park. I think this is it right here. Yeah, I have to get used to this bike now. I've been on it so long. I had padding on, didn't wear the shin guards. I got knee, elbow. Pretty warm out here today too, the temperature went up. Let's hope we can get the camera to work right. So I hope I got the angle right on this bike because I lean a little more forward than I do on my full suspension. There's a gigantic hill coming up right up there. So I question, maybe I should have done the red, first. Can you see the grade of that hill up there? It's got to be 30%. where the yellow turns off. Don't want to miss it today. Oh, they put in a park. Yeah, they were doing a few things. So how am I missing all this here? Oh, there it is, right down there. Oh, you got a nice big dog park. Look at the size of it. Hello. Back to summertime, huh?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yes, yeah, it feels good. Oh, you can see the reservoir straight ahead. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Rifle camp. No wind again today at all. At all. 0. 3 days in a row now. Oh, they put in some exercise equipment out here too. Very nice. All right, so this is where the red and the yellow split off. We're going to stay to the right. Go along the reservoir back here. I can notice I got 14 pounds of pressure in the tire like I do when I go to these bumpy places. There's a little tight, tricky spot up there coming up, if you can see it. Real narrow between the trees. Make that little right there. Yeah, that'll get your balance going. This is one of the steep climbs, you know, when I come the other way. It goes around this way, yep. And here's a bunch of the bigger groups that you just have to manage. Ooh, listen to that, right? Did they get deeper? They might have. They might have with the erosion, right? You know the ground's pretty hard back here. That's a shortcut to get up to the top. Yeah, this is not my back, sort of not my backyard. Well, geez, what is it, you know, 7, 8 miles away or something? I guess that's my backyard. I have to come here in a car. Along the reservoir. So just starting a little bit, couple hours later, it changes my, you know, my recovery and everything. You're recovering an extra 2-3 hours. Instead of starting at 10, start at 1. Up here is going to be that steep descent that we talked about, you know, earlier, climbing up. Yeah, there's the reservoir to the right again. I can see it. Dam, I think. It's the dam. So this is the steepest part when we're coming up. All loose rocks. And crazy. What I got over here. Yeah, that's a bit crazy descending. Jeez. That was a bit crazy for me to descend. Yeah. These narrow little trees back here. Yeah, so all those tight maneuvers, I need to get warmed up for them, especially being on a different bike. Leaned over further. There's the senior citizen townhome development down to my right. I don't know what they call a senior citizen, age restricted, minimum age requirement. You know, or yeah, maximum. Wait, your minimum. If you're below a certain age, you know, you can't buy a home in there, or rent or anything, I would suppose. So I made another adjustment to the setting. I'm trying to take some of the green out, that gold, and so I made the EV comp 4500. Makes things whiter, kind of. And I put the white balance I put 45. The EV comp, I had that at like 0. I had like a +1 yesterday, making it way too bright. That'll help you get your traction back. Oh, that's very steep. There's a deer on the other side of the fence. The cliff is right there too. Nice benches up here to sit down. Really a beautiful park. Oh, look at the tree down hanging on top of the fence here. That was never like that when I was here months ago. It's been a while since I've been here. Rifle camp. No biking. No biking is really allowed. The sheriffs don't seem to bother us. The question, do they even know? And I question, do the sheriffs even know? All along the very top end of the yellow. Still going around that, age-restricted complex. The shortcut to get down to the red there. I remember the first time I came here? I don't know. Can't remember the first time. Funny how I can remember most the first times in all the parks. Well, it's climbing back here, see it? I know you can't see it, but it's climbing. Alright, so we go to the left. Up there is just a scenic look at it if you want to go further. I tried all that stuff. And we're going to take the one to the right. There's two ways to go down the yellow. Just another spot to get up and look out. Here we go, a little pond there. I'll take some pictures on my next week. All the chairs sitting here. This is really nice. I mean, I actually love it back in here. Especially when they put the chairs down, it just makes it inviting. You can sit there and just take it all in. Take it all in. So it's going to be a real hard rock garden I've never made up over here. Don't expect her to make it today. Something more just right up in here. Got a tree down up there too. Look how far I got, right? See, if I got past this, let's see, if I got past this here, wasn't planning on making any of this today. Yes, I can't get started, right? We're back to that same situation where I'm going to slip because this is so steep. To get a foot in. Yeah, so very close to making this. Yes. I suspect if I played with that, I could get that. And you just have to miss some of those big rocks. Plus I gotta get my finesse back on this bike, right? So what I did back there is probably pretty good for not having my finesse back. Even there was tough. When I get off the seat, it stops from throwing me around so much. Right, and if I can stop it from throwing me around so much, I could balance better, I could keep the pedals going better. Look around the dolly circle up here. It was close to get through, right? Hello, where's your bicycle today? Where's your bicycle? Yes, bring your bicycle next time. How are you guys? Thanks, you too. My knee pads seem to be falling down. What's that all about? Camera looks like it's good. Yeah, another piece of exercising equipment there. Is that a chest machine that looks like? Yellow goes to the right here. Trail right again. So on the hard tail, you get a lot of quick response, right? Because there's no shock absorbing it. You have to deal with the quick responsiveness. Conditions are absolutely perfect, right? Are they nearing dry? I remember I've been in here like right as it was misting and it had rained. It absorbs really nice. So you can look at the type of soil it is and you can see that. Right here is a kind of a wet spot. So when that's dry, the park will be too dry, right? We talk about that all the time. Some spots, for them to be dry, the whole park will be too dry. You just know that when they're somewhat drying up, the conditions are perfect. You can't put variable just because you have one spot in the whole park. No. Maybe make a notation, talking about the notes you're doing trail clubs. Make a notation, you know, ideal, one mud spot, but it's always wet, even like when it's a drought. That'll go to the right. Okay, so the guys are doing Wildcat tomorrow. I can't, you know, I have my bike in the shop. That's okay. Chris and Kevin and Ralph. I'm going to make them a route later. I think my back's felt better than it ever has in a long time. I can only imagine when you feel good, you just have energy, you just want to go fast on the bike right away. I don't know what that's like, but you know, today gave me an inkling of it because I felt slightly better just walking around, felt like everything, I was happier. Nobody understands what, you know, pain does to people. You learn to deal with it. And then when you try and do a sport like I do, it's very, very demanding physically. So hard to find energy. So hard to find energy. So I think I'm going to do the red in the opposite direction. I think that's how I'm going to do it. And then I'll go back and hit the yellow in the opposite direction here. Normally I would hit the yellow now. We'll finish up where we were. Go up here on the yellow. Well, I came in here